Hello, my name is Pranav, and today me and my teammate Akshay are going to do an analysis of cricketr package using R as a community contribution. So we have been exploring the R package called cricketr that we found on Cran. This package is a powerful tool for analyzing cricket player statistics using ESPN Cricinfo data, and it supports all formats of data. So we'll be mostly using test data. So while analyzing this package, we found some problems which were there in cricketr package, which were that it limits direct comparisons and users need to manually analyze each player separately, which can be time consuming. Additionally, it does not perform multiplayer analysis. So we are trying to analyze these in the contributions ahead. So right now I'll show you a demo of how we extract player data using ESPN Cricinfo. So so if we go to ESPN Cricinfo, we find this player Kane Williamson, and just we extract his ID, which is mentioned. After extracting the ID, we go to R, and we can type a built-in function which is get player data, and just type in his ID. And by running this, we'll get a data frame of all his test matches and results. So this is how we can get individual player data. And now I'll pass on to Akshay to explain the contributions which we were able to do.
We recognize that a key limitation of the cricketr package was its focus on individual player analysis, with no easy way to directly compare multiple players. So we have to address this, we expanded the data scope by scraping the ESPN Cricinfo team level data, moving just beyond individual stats. So over here, we can see the web scraping over here happening using regex, and we getting the top three individual data, top three players from each country. Over here, it can also be seen. Uh, to make this comparison, accessible, we have created a new function called compare stat, which can be added to the cricketr library. This function lets us compare key statistics of the performance matrix. So this compares the whole compare stats package. And over here we can see the score, Ricky's run score and number of sixes. We can see the median highest score is you can see at number of sixes, it's number 3, and same for Sachin comparatively. Well, for number of run scored versus number of fours, you can see that number of fours was comparatively less to Sachin, where it's 12 over here for Ricky, and it's more closer to 14 for Sachin. The runs, Ricky's run percentage versus run ranges, the 0 to 20 mark ranges for Ricky is below, closer to 35, where for Sachin, it is closer to 40. We can compare from this. We can say that Ricky is a better batsman than Sachin Tendulkar in Test cricket. Over here, we can see that Ricky and Sachin Tendulkar have been dismissed similarly, majorly by getting caught. For Ricky's average runs, we can see that he scored the highest runs over at Cape Town, whereas for Sachin, he scored the highest at Lords. Ricky's mean strike rate, we can see that it is consistently across over the runs, whereas for Sachin, it dips in the beginning and it gain momentumly. We can see for Ricky's run frequency, we can see that he has scored less number of hundreds compared to Sachin, where Sachin has scored more than uh, closer to 20, whereas Ricky is closer to 10. We did this similarly for all the top three players from each country, and we have made those comparisons again all these performance metrics and gave over the comments over here. Moving on to intent metric, we introduced a new metric to evaluate the batsman's intent, which is crucial for understanding their aggressive play style. The metric works by checking the number of balls a batsman take to score each 50 runs. So this can be viewed over here. Yeah. So we get the data of the Christoph, and we run the data over here and get whether how many uh, for the first 50 runs he has taken over 78 balls in the test cricket, and for the next 50 runs he has taken comparatively uh, 85 balls and so on. But in the overall of 200 runs he has taken comparatively less uh, number of balls compared to the previous 50s. So which says this overall intent is good intent. This indicates that the batsman has taken less balls compared to the previous 50 runs. These were the contributions we were made to the cricketr library, and we have made a pull request to the repository. Thank you.